Opus 4.8 just dropped, which is a significant improvement over 4.7, and I am absolutely and 100% here for it.
Cmd AI.
So looking at the benchmarks, which of course we have to do, 69.2, which is massively better than GPT 5.5, humongously better than 3.1 Pro. All of these amazing benchmarks are, that Claude are claiming a significant improvement of agentic benchmark of coding over GPT 5.5. And even though I'm a Opus Claude fanboy, this doesn't smell right to me. GPT 5.5 is a brilliant coding model. Enter DeepSWE. DeepSWE is a closed source benchmark for obviously software engineering. You don't know how it's going to do it. You don't know what the questions are. You don't know anything about it, and they will run the tests. And then it's easier to read, I think, here. But ultimately, GPT 5.5 X high, this is scoring like 70 and 62. And it's contradictory to this idea that Max and X high are pretty much scoring the same. For me, even though I don't want to believe this, because again, I'm a Opus Claude fanboy, this starts to make sense as to why this would be more accurate than open source benchmarking tools. But basically, Quen is scoring the same as Opus 4.8 and then all this sort of stuff. And it's really, dude? Really? I find that very hard to believe. So that's where you start to call bullshit on these benchmarks, these open source benchmarks. DeepSWE by Data Curve seems to be a step in the right direction. The score that people are getting out of Claude Code versus using the API, basically Claude Code is nerfing Opus's potential. So Claude Opus 4.7 in the mini suite agent, which is a bare bones harness, really bare bones harness, is scoring 50. It's got a 50% pass rate, and it's using more tokens, but 50% pass rate. Whereas inside of Claude Code, it's a 40% pass rate, using less tokens, mind, but it's notable. Whereas you've got 40% for GPT 5.5, you've got 40%. It's using less tokens in the mini suite agent, but that's kind of to be expected in some ways, just because it's a bare bones. This is actually quite surprising, because Claude Code is notorious for handing so much context even before you've typed your prompt. So yeah, 16 to 25, not too much of a difference there. And then mini suite, look at the Gemini CLI, Jesus Christ. And this is an open source CLI as well. A lot of the open source models like Minimax, Quen, they're all using the Gemini CLI. I think that Gemini CLI is what they're using to build their TUIs and stuff like that. But yeah, Claude Code is nerfing Opus. I'm building more things, I'm building more of my own tools and stuff like that. And literally days before they announced this cutoff point, we've got a video on it, I was like, I should be using Claude-P, and I should be using Claude Agents SDK to build some of these tools so that I could leverage my Max subscription, my Pro subscription, whatever it is I had. And that was the day that they announced that they're going to be introducing this programmatic use credits, which, by the way, I haven't received. I don't know how to get that. Let me know if you've managed to get that. But this programmatic usage thing, and I wanted to start using Claude with outside of Claude Code, so it's not bloating the context with all of the skills, all the MCPs and this and that. I wanted to use something a bit more lightweight. So it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame because we're not getting the most out of Anthropic's own models using their own tools, yet their Max subscriptions bind you to using their own tools, Claude Code.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.
Cmd+AI.